right, y'all. So earlier, I thought I paused the video and I turned it off, and I knew Spirit wasn't finished with the reading, and so I thought maybe we'd pick it up tomorrow, but Spirit say no. There's some questioning minds. So I actually came to the table, and they wanted me to use these cards, and so I started shuffling, and these two came out. All right, and I always start reading off camera with what archangels are leading the message, and so that's why they're still out. Um, and I usually do a pre-read before I record, the collective reading. But we have Archangel. I can never say this name. Pre-Menelik. It's about being conscientious, okay, and cooperate with others for the highest good. We got Archangel Metatron. Increase your light levels. Open your stellar gateway chakra. All right, and Archangel Raguel. Be fair in all situations. Resolve your conflicts. And Archangel Zachiel. It is time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. All right. So these are archangels that will be helping you with this energy. So let me explain the energy. Because we have established that, you know, you are aligned with your gifts, whatever gift it is, because you can heal people with art. You can heal people with your song. You can heal people with your teachings or your writings, or just being an open, loving person, giving person. So whatever your modality of healing is, there are people who are going to be upset and frustrated, and your frequency is going to irritate folks. And a confirmation of that was, I don't know. So somebody made a comment, and I removed it, but I didn't feel no kind of way, because that person has the right to feel how they feel. I get that. What people don't realize is that you don't always have to say what you're thinking. I learned that very early. Like, your opinions, unless someone is actually hurting you. And by the way, the person who made the comment, she was like, you people have done this, you people have done. I don't know who she was referring to. And that she called judgment on you people. So I don't know what you people she was talking about. But I looked at it from every angle, as I was communing with Spirit about it. And so, one thing, of course, the first thing that Spirit wants me to say is, everybody ain't gonna like what you do. We saw that Five of Swords, right? In the last reading with that metal card, and you see how it's red. So that, to me, that's anger. People shooting anger at what you doing. Trying, like I say, trying to be George Washington on your shit. You know what I'm saying? About your shit. Meanwhile, what are you doing for your own life? That's the thing that you need to be concerned about. But here's the thing. Most times when people have that kind of energy to shoot down your shit, all right, with their opinions, with their words, because we said that the metal is like a iron being forged. Your tongue can be as sharp as a sword, So while they're sitting up doing that, for real, all they're doing is you get what you put out. So if you put that kind of energy out, it's gonna come back to you. So when you're saying, you people did this and you people did that, okay, at some point you got to hold the mirror up and say, okay, where in my energy am I, because everything lies in you. If you have a conflict outside of yourself, then the conflict is within yourself. If you find fault in something that you think somebody is doing something to you, even if they have, first of all, that may be happening for you to take a look at yourself, to go within and see what am I missing, because you can simply be on the wrong path, all right, and things are happening to get you to turn away or to fall back or to do some introspection so you can remove yourself from the situation and get on your proper path. But getting back to the comment that the lady made, and like I said, I flipped it over so many times, and I'm addressing her anger from several different points of view, and so like I said, it goes back to what the reading said. People are gonna be trying to shoot whatever you're manifesting down. People are gonna try to come against your work and chop down your tree before your fruit start growing. You can't let everything and everybody disrupt your peace, because your joy, your resolve, your patience, your love has, it's got to be, that has got to be your foundation. All right. So you won't make some bittersweet fruit because you too busy combating or arguing about your shit with somebody who not even supposed to be over here, or who is not they ain't doing your walk, so they don't know nothing about you. And I just wanted to share. Spirit wants me to make sure, because when I realized, when I when I pushed pause, well, I actually hit the off button, and but I knew Spirit was gonna have me come back because I knew they wouldn't finish. But I don't know if that's what they wanted to complete, or and it all could have been done. It happened just the way it happened, so I can speak about it. So if you can have a real time example of how people are going to come for your work. All right. So you're gonna have to be able to transmute that energy. So like I said, we got Archangel Zadkiel. All right. So at this time, people are gonna be upset. They're gonna be coming for you because, again, if you spending time shooting down somebody else, then that means you ain't spending. That's valuable time wasted that you could be spending on your own stuff. So, we're being asked to make sure we're ready to transmute that energy. All right, and be fair when you resolve these conflicts. Like I say, you ain't got to go back and argue. You never argue with a fool. And when I'm saying a fool, I don't mean something like it's, the person is negative, but it's just that you know not what you do. You haven't fully grasped that what you put out is what you get back. So if you're experiencing something negative in your life at some point, and I don't want to speak about karma because a lot of people got karma messed up. Karma ain't just about getting the bad shit to come back to you. Karma is about whatever you put out, you get back. All right. So if somebody coming, and of course, use discernment, because if you got to defend yourself, defend yourself. With, and use discernment, because if somebody coming to you with force, I don't know. I can't speak about that. That's not my life, So, but if somebody's coming against you and they using force, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, be conscientious of what you put out when you defending yourself, because actually the truth deserves no defense. You don't have to defend the truth. If that's your truth, then who are you trying to convince? All right. So Spirit wants you to know that. So if somebody yapping out, you trying to defend yourself makes you look like you don't know, or you not sure about who you are, because you sitting up here trying to prove your point to someone, and that's not what we're here for. We're here to maintain our sovereignty by, and we do that by not letting people trigger us and bait us into nonsensical arguments. All right. So, and we got Archangel Metatron, increase your light levels. All right. So increasing, it says think about, I think the stellar gateway chakra is above your crown chakra. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna look it up, but you guys look it up. But you know that crown, that's being activated, or it is activated. So Spirit wants you to tap into that, because when you can rise above all this lower base frequency, this base energy, you know, once it has been grounded, the energy is here and it's present. When someone is in your face with some nonsense, or on your page, or you know, in your business, you know, of course, like I say, use discernment, but if you're tapped into your stellar gateway chakra, you will know how to handle said situations in any given moment. All right. And then, like I say, also I spoke about memory. All right, I spoke about all of them. All right, so and we did have Seraphisa. Relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open. Don't let nobody come in and get you all get your panties all in a bunch, you know what I'm saying, and start tugging on your heartstrings in the wrong way and get you closed off, all right, from your source. Because that was another thing that the young lady was like, you know, I call judgment my God this, my God that. Okay, I get all that, and I'm not knocking you for being, you know, but at the end of the day, we have to be respecters of everybody, and respecters of everybody's level of living, of life, as long as nobody is harming you. And again, the young lady did speak about something about what people were doing to her. That's an illusion. It's an illusion. First of all, none of this shit is real. That's the whole point of elevating your consciousness, is to realize this whole matrix is an illusion. All right, so you know, I'm gonna say that part for another day. But you know, Spirit, Seraphisa, relax and open up the source. Keep your heart open. All right, transmute that energy and keep your heart open. All right, don't let it. Don't let what nobody say chop the tree down. All right, and again, it's questioning mind. Something about these butterflies too. I don't know if y'all can see this card. Questioning mind. I feel like the basis of her fury. And here's another thing. I don't know if she was saying that, you know, the tarot community, or you know, the oracle reader community, you know, the seers, whatever it is, this community, spiritual community, you know, again, I like to call it just being, but because we are being our authentic self. Okay, so you know, us being, you know, just being, you know, who we came to be. She's questioning it, and the very fact that she was on the channel and even saw the video, I mean, that lets me know that you had a question in mind. Now I don't know if the young lady got access to the channel anymore because I did, remove the comment, and I don't know. It didn't say nothing about blocking, but if she blocked, I don't know. But she can no longer make comments, and because that's not what I'm here for. We have to learn that uh, our comments aren't always necessary. What was that thing? My grandma used to say, you ain't always got to say what you think, and that was one of the things. But if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. And here's the thing, like, you have a whole, if you scroll past. People need to learn how to scroll past, control your outbursts. We have to learn how to contain ourselves. You know what I mean? So anyway, the very fact that she was on the channel shows me that she had a question in mind. All right, and so yeah. There's some things that the conflict actually is within herself. It's not with anybody. Nobody has done anything. And it was foolish. First of all, it's foolish to put everybody in the bag. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people who do whatever they do toward against people. Yes, that has happened. It happened to me. But I don't hold the whole community of witches, or people who practice earth magic, you practice earth magic every time you cook dinner. You know that, right? That's earth magic. Every time that you create anything, and it comes to fruition, it becomes a material, physical thing. That's magic. All right, so I'm just saying, like, it's just history, that people will condemn folks for something that they have no idea of what they're talking about, or don't have a understanding of what's going on. So people like to condemn it, but it all is coming from, it's time for her to wake up. She's actually questioning, and again, think about when you first started waking up. There was an inner conflict within yourself, and when we don't know how to manage our emotions, we will project that out into the world. So at this point in time, the archangels are making sure they want you to know that we have to be conscientious that everybody is not on the same page. Number one. All right. Keep raising your vibration. Keep getting the information you need through your stellar chakra, and keep receiving it so you can keep getting those light codes that you need. All right. So you can continue to be fair in all situations. All right, and and transmute the energy that may be getting shot at you. All right, and relax and stay open to source. Now, I said about the question in mind. I believe these two cards were pertaining, referencing what we were talking about earlier. Oh no, I just heard no. Okay, so Spirit is still talking about this. So dream characters, and this said this is lucid dreaming, lucid living, and so without going too far into detail about lucid dreaming and lucid living, so it is what I want to say. How do I say this? When I said that none of this is real, it is believed that this is this reality is a dream state, and that our highest self is you know, wherever it is. I'm not going to make no assumptions. That's not what I'm here for. But, we are the avatars of our higher self, our highest consciousness. So our consciousness has manifested this physical body on this physical plane. So just like when you playing a video game and you go in and you pick your avatar and you design your avatar to play the game, standing in for you. All right. So within the game, there are different characters that you interact with. All right. So your dream characters are, and see it as, even though it's everybody, we have the ability to interact with one another, but your reality is your dream characters, the people who are within your sphere, your auric space or whatever. These are people who they're attracted to you by your vibration. All right. So because my channel is a teaching channel about how to manifest from a whole place, a place of being whole, a place of authenticity, making sure that you do whatever you need to do to connect with your guides and your spirit team. I'm just translating some of the energy that I pick up. I do my best not to go directly into like 3D. This person is doing this and this that. That's not. I'm focusing on the stellar light codes that come through. How do we continue to ascend from this lower vibrational plane? All right. So by her having a questioning mind, that's why she entered my dream and became one of my dream characters, just briefly. All right. But your dream characters are the people around you. I know I'm gonna box this up. You are the sum total of the people that are around you. I hear that. And I don't know how they want us how to apply this to this reading, but that's what I heard. But your dream characters, the people that enter your auric field, are people who they're answering your frequency call, or you know what I'm saying. So whatever you're putting out, that's what you're getting back. So because so when people come into your field, that's the main thing you need to do. Always check your energy. No matter what it is, check your energy, because those people are being attracted to your dream characters, or the people that they're answering a frequency, and it could be a frequency that you don't even know you're putting out. But here's the thing: the question in mind, I'm on here teaching, or I'm on here, delivering these messages. So she had a questioning mind. All right. And so with the 6 realms is about. I want to let y'all see. These are some beautiful cards. I love these cards. I don't use them that often. I did for a while because every time I got a new deck, I try to study it. And I just thought these cards were so beautiful. The art on them. But anyway, in this card, this number 19, this was 36. But this is called the 6 realms. The 6 realms. Let me take a drink. I might have to refer to the book. Okay. I heard ghosts. So the 6 realms speak about ghosts. Speak about the different levels. So in Buddhism, there are different uh, levels of reality, realms, all right, that the mind, the psychological mind goes through. And let me see. Let me sum this up. 19. Because I just want to share, because I don't want this video to be super long on y'all. The 6 realms. The key words here is attachments, ending, suffering, energetic awareness, liberation, and liberation from reactivity. All right. So, raising your stellar light codes are going to help you decide or discern what level of reality, what realm you are drawing in people from. Okay, so 6 realms. Okay, let's speak about. It said, let me get this right. Okay, by learning how to distinguish the various archetypal energetic patterns that you have or that you take on, you can gain level of conscious. You can gain a level of conscious choice about how to break free from chronic emotional states. All right. So, I just heard when you know thyself. When you know yourself, you know all things. So, again, I'm going back to when I seen the girl's comment, I instantly knew where she was coming from. I knew what level of understanding she was at, and she was at the question and mind part. All right. And so, and then, so of course, what happens when I say what happens when people don't understand something, they want to cut it down. Now that ties back to the other reading. People who are going to be coming at you, they don't understand what type of time you own, y'all. So that's why you need to have your boundaries, okay? But this is what this is talking about. And so again, the realms. Okay, I want to say this. The Tibetan Book of the Dead teaches that there are 6 illusionary psychological realms. Okay, the realms of the gods, the realm of the demigods, the realm of the humans, the realm of the animals, and the realm of the hungry ghosts. Realm of the hungry ghosts and the realm of hell beings. All right. All right. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I know what realm she's working from, which I kind of do, because the hell realm is kind of people who are volatile, who get angry and frustrated, because they, when you say, oh, your demons, you irritating somebody's demons, it's that realm. Okay. So anyway, she has a question. People are going to have questioning minds when they come into your auric field. All right. And I forgot about the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck, we had number 3, levels of lucidity. Okay, I was looking at it. It's a lot of multiples of 3s on here. All right, so lets me know this has something to do with manifestation. But anyway, levels of lucidity. Levels of lucidity. Didn't I say use discernment? Didn't I say use discernment? Listen to this, y'all. It says keywords: discernment, alertness, order, natural cycles, progress. All right. So you're being asked to use your discernment when people enter your auric field and they want to come in, because and you have to know that if someone is acting violent or projecting at you and they don't know you and they don't know anything about you, please know that they do not understand what they do. They experiencing a crust in their mind because it's time for them to go through a transformation. All right, so it's time for them to open up, and level up in life. And so everybody don't be wanting to do their work. Everybody don't understand their work, but eventually they're gonna have to get on it or they're gonna sink. All right, so you are being asked to use your discernment. All right, be conscientious. Use your discernment. All right. All right. Let me see where I'm at. 30 minutes. That's good enough. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to get out there and get on here and share that with you all because I had to rush out of here. And like I said, I could have came back to the table, but like I said, I didn't push pause. I turned it off. So, but yeah, Spirit wanted me to finish that. Don't leave it high and dry like that. Like, why would people be attacking me? This why. Because they don't understand the type of time that you on. They don't understand. So again, what people don't understand, they fear. And what they fear, they try to rob, steal, and kill it, destroy it. All right? All right. Yes. Well, let me see. Is that it, Spirit? Is that the message? All right. Well, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to complete the thoughts, the transmission that I got earlier. All right. So I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'm gonna upload it for you guys. And I hope this helps. I hope this balance out the abruptness that I had to leave in earlier. All right. All right. Until next time. Bye.